Hey Guardians, Cloud_XV here, and welcome back to Unseen Destiny Rising. We are in the Wolf story mission, the Omen. We're just going to boot it up. This is where we load in, and I would like to welcome you guys to the Red Sea Rift, OOBers Playground. Because in this very mission, as soon as you load in, there are no turnbacks, there are no kill barriers, there are no boundaries. Complete freedom to explore. So firstly, I'm going to jump up here. There's usually a turnback up here. If I can make it up without failing. There we go, no turnbacks. And I mean there is no turnbacks, there is no kill barriers in the entirety of the Red Sea Rift in this mission. You have complete and utter freedom to go anywhere you want, do anything you want, get out of bounds here, get out of bounds there, jump down places where you would usually die from a kill barrier. It's absolutely crazy. And yeah, I'm going to show you guys some examples of some of the things that you can do here. So firstly, I was shooting up at that ship. If you guys have been watching for a while, you will remember I sparrow launched up on top of that ship. Well, it seems NetEase has changed something about that ship. It's no longer solid up the top, which sucks. And I'll show you guys something really weird happens. Watch this. So we're going to get on this wire. There would usually be a turnback here. I did try to sparrow up this prior to discovering backbrake, and I used backbrake to go along this, and yeah, this happens. You see, like, the ship completely changed. We go forward. This is where I would usually come to when I launched up to it in the video before. It's not solid anymore. Certain parts are solid when you drop down, but look at that, none of that's solid. It's a complete shame. Not only that, the surrounding environment that you can see down there is also different, but we'll get onto that in a bit. So right now, let's just jump on our sparrow. Let's go down to the fishing hole. Now, one thing you could never do at fishing holes is jump into the water. You jump into the water, it teleports you back out. Now we can run around in fishing holes. Nice. Pointless, but still, it's pretty cool. Now, as I said, guys, you can get through, you can go anywhere. So have you ever looked down there and you're like, I would like to get down there? Well, you can. Just jump off. Nothing's stopping you. As I said, no turnbacks, no kill barriers, no boundaries. It's very, very cool. Now, they did change this whole area when the big update came out. And it's weird because a lot of the mesh down here, a lot of the textures has been removed, but the actual land itself is still there. And I never did make a video, you know, down here showing you guys how to get down here before. And just going around it. But yeah, very, very strange. So yeah, guys, like, if there is anything, if there's anywhere on the Red Sea Rift, when you've been playing and you're like, I'm going to try to get up here, and you were held back by either kill barriers or turnbacks, jump into the very first Wolf story mission of the updated story mission. the continuation, the Omen. And you can find that easily by clicking on Wolf, going down to, I believe it's called the Lore tab, and then from there on the right hand side you can find where all his missions are. But it is very cool. And as I said, I'm just going to show you guys a few examples of places that you can get. But yes, feel free to jump into this mission and explore to your heart's content, because this is amazing. And this was actually the very first thing I did whenever the last update came out. I actually explored the entirety of the new area before I even unlocked it. I'll talk about that in a second. So right here, we've came back to that hand. Have you ever looked at those ships and wanted to get to them? Well, again, you can do it. You can do it now. You can get to them. And that's what we're going to do right now. Now, unfortunately, this first ship, it does disappear. It does get culled out, but the environment is still there. You don't fall through it or anything. You'll see what I mean. It'll vanish. There we go. But there's that other ship, and that other ship does not vanish, so we can fully explore every single part of it. And actually, the only part we can't explore is inside that little bit. Seems to be fully solid. You might be able to get into it from one of the sides. I didn't check, but you definitely can't drop into it. And on the Red Sea Rift, there is so many areas, there are so many places that you can go. And I haven't explored everything from this mission because, I mean, the Red Sea Rift, it's pretty big. There's a lot of stuff to see and do. But yeah, hopefully this is something that they don't patch. Hopefully they don't patch this mission. That sounded weird. Hopefully they don't patch this mission. Because it's really cool. So here we are at another place. We're heading over to Firebase Minos. We're on top of this tunnel, and yeah, you can just, once again, climb anything you want. Go anywhere. Now, like right up where I am right now, there was a way, or I should say there is another way that I can get up here normally from patrol, and I have done for a very long time, just never made a video about it. But I will be doing a video about that at some point, because there is something I do want to show you guys. Something that I found a long time ago, and I thought it would be removed when the boneyard got added, but it's still there, so that's cool. So here we are at this side. This is obviously the part that leads to the strike. Let's jump into the lava. Well, we go right through it. But as you can see, we didn't die as soon as we just came off. Because once again, no kill barriers. But we can get down here. There are rocks scattered down there, and anywhere you see rocks, you can land. So let's check out down here for a bit. Okay, no rocks down that bit. Oh yeah, guys, and from this very first story mission, to unlock the boneyard, you have to talk to Saladin and Finala. If you just run past them and go to where the boneyard is, it's still blocked up, but you can get out of bounds and you can get into the boneyard, because as I said, that's exactly what I did on the very first day of the update. And I went absolutely everywhere. I fully explored the boneyard before actually unlocking it. So this is exactly how you can get there without talking to Saladin and Finala. You don't need to jump up here. I just jumped up here to show you guys, but you just need to get to this part where I'm dropping down to. And follow exactly where I'm going, because if you jump on certain spots, the environments will disappear and you may end up dying. But again, no biggie. It's, you just leave the mission, come back in. Look at that, that's pretty cool. That all disappears though whenever you jump up here. And it's gone. There's the boneyard. You can see a lot of the environment already. Now this skeleton goes all the way across and then goes up to the right. I did try to go all the way up that skeleton, but no, not possible. It vanishes and you end up falling. So for this, we are going to be getting right on top of that building bit there where the callus head is. And again, it's very easy. Just because, once again, no turnbacks. Yes, I can't stress it enough, guys. There is no turnbacks. There is no kill barriers. You have complete freedom to go and do whatever you want on the Red Sea Rift. The entirety of the Red Sea Rift, which is crazy. So this is kind of like, I mean, the backbreak that I've told you guys about is obviously a really, really good, tool, a really good technique for exploring. Outside of this mission, of course, inside this mission, obviously it's not needed, and this is like absolutely insane. So guys, as I said, this was just a few different things that you can do. Obviously the place is a lot bigger than this. There was a lot of things that you can explore. There's a lot of things that you can do out of bounds. There's going to be a lot more places you can get to now thanks to this mission. So yeah, if you play the game, jump in here, check it out. It's awesome. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, or even subscribe if you haven't already. Waiting for the camera to turn. And as always, Guardians, this is Cloud XXV, and as always, thanks for watching.